Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. I thought that I would film this video because I want to do something quick, easy, and simple while I'm in the mood to do a tutorial, and this is what I came up with. I'm very excited because this video is in partnership with Sephora, so thank you so much for sponsoring and collaborating with me on today's video. It was actually perfect timing because I was shopping for the products for the Sephora haul, and then they reached out to me to do a video with them, so I figured in this video, I'll just try out the products that I just picked up. But this is the look I came up with. I love it. I don't have on eyelashes, like false lashes. I was gonna do it, but I was like, the look doesn't need it. I really like it without. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please subscribe and let's get started. Okay, so I wanna start off with moisturizer. Actually, I'm so obsessed. This is the Dewy Skin Cream from Tatcha, and I just wanted to include this in this video. That way you guys don't have to wait to see it in my skincare routine whenever I get a chance to film that. But it's just this like purpley cream. It seriously, see, it looks like really thick when you first put it on, and then it like melts down into this like glass looking moisturizer. It's so freaking pretty. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got rid of that mirror right there. Well, I didn't get rid of it, I just moved it over. I kind of like it. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, so now I got my moisturizer on. I'm going to prime my skin now. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I haven't used this in forever, it feels like, and now that I'm really... There goes the cap. Now that I'm really into like more glowy things, I thought I'd try it out because it's been a long time. I believe you can use this as a base primer and as a setting spray. I'm gonna let that dry before I move on to my foundation. So while that's drying, I'm going to set my eyebrows. So I actually already have them filled in. I used the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade number 3, but Anastasia just launched their Dip Brow Gel. I have the shades Taupe and Soft Brown. So I wanted to give my eyebrows a little bit of dimension. I actually really like the way that I filled them in today. Normally I don't like it because I just feel like I need some more practice. I have the Taupe here. I'm gonna run this through the front part of my brow, and it's just gonna give it some texture and kind of push them up a little bit. And I know you can fill your brows in with this. I'm currently trying to figure out how to do that because I've seen some videos like on Instagram and it looks really cool. I just can't do it yet. I have to play around with it and figure it out. And then I'm gonna take the soft brown and bring it through the outer edges, or the tail of my brow. And see, I feel like it just gave depth because now it's darker over here and it makes it look like it's got more going on. Okay, so now that that primer has set in, the moisturizer set in, my face is now a little bit tacky. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of foundation. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless, I don't know if it's Lumiere or Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. Right now I have the shade Macadamia, and I'm just gonna apply this with my IT Cosmetics number 7 brush. And I like to like work this in on my hand and then start pushing it in on the skin. I also really like to do my face first recently. I feel like my makeup ends up going on a lot quicker. I've been so obsessed with this foundation. It looks so good on the skin, and I feel like it just looks better the longer you wear it. It's definitely more of a medium coverage, but I like stuff that kind of lets your skin peek through a little bit. I'm gonna bring it down my neck because I am a little bit more pale for this right now. And then I'm gonna use my favorite concealer at the moment. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. I have the shades 21 and 30. I think I'm just gonna mix those two together. And then I'm just gonna use the other end of my brush to blend that in underneath. I'm also gonna just bring whatever's left over on my brush just on my lids, just to kind of correct any discoloration. My eyelids are definitely darker than the rest of my skin. I'm gonna set just that under eye area with the Makeup Forever H104 powder, and I'm just gonna use my Hourglass double-ended brush to do this. I'm gonna actually add in a little bit of this yellow shade as well. Just set under there. I'm gonna grab the Sephora Golden Hour Liquid Highlighter in the shade Sunlight. This is something, This is one of the things that I picked up from Sephora recently and I had in my haul. So I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand and I'm just gonna apply this with my fingers. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, that's really pretty. Just adds like a nice natural glow. You see that? Boom. Boom. I feel like using creams ends up being so much easier for me because you can easily just blend stuff with your fingers. You don't have to use brushes with creams. And you can just have them like melt into your skin and then it ends up looking more natural. Also up here. I'm gonna bring a little bit up here too. I really like that color though. I think it works really good with my skin. And then if you guys have been subscribed to me for a while, you'll probably remember this. I haven't used this in forever. It's the Guerlain Terracotta Spray. I have the shade Light. And what you wanna do is shake it. And then I'm actually going to use that same It number 7 brush and just spray it directly on it. And let me tell you, this when it first goes on, do not be alarmed, it will go on crazy pigmented, but you just wanna work fast. So I'm gonna start on the cheek and then bring it everywhere else. So just shoot, bring it there, and then just start buffing it out quickly. And it blends so easily. And you just get this like instant bronze all over. It's so quick and easy. I used to use this a lot in the summer. If I just wanted to look a little bit more bronzed or tan, I could just easily add this and then layer it to look really, really tan. First, I kind of do it like in the contour areas, but then I distribute it more like once the product is off to like other areas on my face. So like a little bit more of the center. And then down here, don't forget the nose. I'm just gonna grab the Mercier Translucent powder and I'm just gonna set right here on the sides of my nose. I'm just setting right here because this is where I get really oily. And even though I've been really into that glow, I don't wanna glow on the sides of my nostrils. Hit there and there just a little bit. I can hear birds chirping outside. It's definitely starting to feel more like spring. Finally, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer and highlighter. You don't have to do this. You could just leave it as is, but I wanna go into the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just gonna use the other side of this brush here and grab the bronzer and just lightly feather it over the top. Bring it up here. So now for blush, I'm gonna be using the Hourglass Brilliant Nude blush. I also haven't used this in a long time and I've been into the more glowy stuff. So I thought that I would try this out since it has been quite a while. I'm just gonna use my Tom Ford blush brush and pop this here on my cheeks. It's gonna give a really pretty like peachy glow. That's so pretty. I haven't used this in so long. You know when you like don't use something for a while and you forget like how good it is? And I always put blush up here just because I feel like it balances it all out and kind of like brings it all together. You don't have to do that, but I just like to. Okay, I'm just gonna set my face with the primer water again. So that can set while I'm doing the eyes. Okay, so moving on to the eyes, they're prepped and primed and all set to go. So NARS came out with these new like little eyeshadow palettes. This one is in the color Copper. I really want to do a look using these like bottom darker shades, but I'm going to keep it really natural and simple just because I want this to be very quick and easy. So I'm just going to be grabbing my Makeup Forever 242 brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. I feel like it just makes every look so like seamless and blended. So I'm first going to grab that lightest shade in the palette right here. I think it's called Bal Harbor. Bring that here in the crease. I have a hair on my nose. Bring that here in the crease and then lightly blend it all over the eyelid. Also gonna bring it underneath. Look up into the mirror. Do the same on this side. I really need to get my brows done, oh my gosh. They're so bushy. I've got so many like straggler hairs down there. I'm gonna take the center shade up at the top called Ocean Drive with the same brush. And I'm gonna bring this here more into the outer area, give it some dimension. Ooh, that is really pretty. And then I'm gonna pop into that first shade again too, just to help blend that out a little bit more. And I'm gonna switch over to the Makeup Forever 216 brush. This is kind of like just a stiffer, like dome shaped brush. I'm gonna take that same Ocean Drive shade and bring it underneath right at the lashes. So far we've just used the 2 shades. And as you can see, it just keeps getting like smokier and smokier the more you build. That is my favorite way to apply eyeshadow, I think, because that's like how all my videos go. And I just love the way it ends up looking at the end. It just looks very seamless and blown out and very multi-dimensional. Now I'm actually gonna take my finger and go into, what shade is this? Yokohama. This bottom like shimmery shade here. I'm just gonna pick it up on my finger and pop it on the lid. Oh, that's so pretty. It's like very frosty. And for this, I'm looking down in my mirror so I can see what I'm doing. I'm also gonna put this in the inner corner just with my finger as well. Okay, for mascara, I'm gonna use the Hourglass Caution mascara. This, okay, first of all, it's really dirty. I don't know if that's better. But anyways, this is one of my favorite mascaras ever. So I'm just gonna pop this on my lashes, top and bottom. Okay, I feel like this looks good just without lashes. I'm like a false lash kind of gal and I'm kind of just digging it. We'll see though, I'll probably end up changing my mind at the end. But so far, this is the makeup without the lip and without false lashes. I'm loving it. So I want to use the lipstick that I bought in my haul. This is from Fenty Beauty. It's in the color Unlocked. It's this like hot pink color that I think is like perfect for spring. If you don't want to do this, you could totally do a nude, because you know me, I would totally do a nude normally, but we're gonna try this today. Okay, I think this is the finished look. I love this. I actually don't have a lipstick this color, I swear. I've wanted this type of color for so long. It's such a vibrant hot pink, but yet deep at the same time. I just love it. It's gonna be so perfect for spring and summer. I'm excited about it. So here's a close-up shot of the makeup so you can see what it looks like in detail. I really love this look, and this is something that I'm totally gonna be wearing all throughout spring and summer. I just love it. Even though it doesn't like totally feel like super spring yet, we're getting close where I live. So yeah, thank you so much, Sephora, for sponsoring and partnering with me on today's video. I love making these and I hope you guys love watching them. If you end up recreating this look, please tag me on social media. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon.